Meesho's strong debut, setting the tone on Dalal Street. The Indian e-commerce platform Meesho made a striking entrance on the stock market on December 10, 2025, marking one of the most notable IPO debuts of the year. On its first trading day, Meesho's shares opened at 162 Indian rupees on the NSE and 161 Indian rupees on the BSE, representing roughly a 46% premium over its IPO issue price of 111 Indian rupees per share. This debut follows an IPO that raised 5,421.20 Indian rupees crore, with a mix of fresh equity and offer for sale, OFS, shares. Investor response during the IPO was robust. The public issue was subscribed almost 79 times overall. Institutional investors, QIBs, led the demand, with subscription multiples well over 100. The resounding market debut reflects strong investor confidence in Meesho's business model and potential for growth. What's driving the optimism? Growth metrics and business model. Meesho's listing success isn't just a matter of hype, it is backed by some compelling business fundamentals. For fiscal year 2025, Meesho reported revenue of 9,390 Indian rupees crore, marking a 23.3% increase over the prior year. Although the company is still loss-making, FY25 adjusted loss stood at 2,595 Indian rupees crore, it has narrowed EBITDA losses and, according to some analysts, achieved positive free cash flow for 2 consecutive years, with LTM last 12 months, free cash flow being 581 Indian rupees crore as of H1 FY26. On the operational front, order volume surged from 102 crore in FY23 to 183 crore in FY25. Its everyday low price strategy, combined with a zero-commission model for sellers and a proprietary logistics arm, Valmo, has helped scale its marketplace efficiently. Importantly, Meesho's user base is increasingly coming from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Of the 19.9 crore users who placed orders in FY25, 17.4 crore were from outside the top 8 metros, highlighting the company's reach into underserved geographies. Given this, many analysts and brokerage houses believe Meesho is positioned to leverage India's growing consumption in smaller cities, making the long-term growth case strong. Cautions and headwinds. What to watch out for? Despite the promising start, there are factors that warrant careful monitoring. Profitability remains a challenge. While losses are narrowing and free cash flow is positive, achieving consistent EBITDA breakeven and sustainable profitability, especially at scale, is still some way off. The business relies significantly on cash-on-delivery (COD) orders, which are more prevalent in newer non-metro markets. COD carries inherent risks. Higher chances of cancellations, fraud, and logistical overheads. Competition in the Indian e-commerce space remains intense, especially on pricing, product discovery, and fulfillment. Maintaining value while scaling, without eroding margins, will be a delicate balancing act. Outlook: a promising but cautious growth story. The listing of Meesho marks a major milestone not just for the company, but also for India's broader tech-driven consumption story. According to some brokerage reports, the platform enjoys structural competitive advantages, such as low-cost positioning, strong reach in non-metro India, and an asset-light logistics model, which could help it unlock long-term value. For short-term investors, listing gains already make Meesho an attractive play. For longer-term investors, especially those banking on the mass market plus Tier 2/3 city boom thesis, Meesho could become a meaningful growth bet, provided it delivers on profitability and operational efficiency. That said, Meesho's journey ahead will likely be shaped by execution, especially in scaling monetization, reducing COD dependence, and navigating competition. Conclusion: Meesho's blockbuster debut on Dalal Street, a 46% premium listing backed by strong subscription demand, signals robust investor enthusiasm for new-age, value-driven e-commerce platforms. While its financials and growth metrics paint a promising picture, the real challenge lies ahead: converting growth into sustainable profitability. For now, Meesho stands out as one of India's most watched IPO success stories of 2025, a compelling blend of ambition, scale, and cautious optimism.